Hi, hello, hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am here with another video. I'm here with a video about one of the best universities in Italy and across the world, the Sapienza University of Rome. The 2025-2026 intake is currently open, and I want you to take your seat because I'm about to give you all the details that you need to know about this university to help convince you why you should apply to this university. I believe it's highly important for you to have information about the university, the city you're going to before you apply to that university. So this year, that's what I'm doing. I give you information about the university before showing you how to apply. So before we start, please kindly do something for me. Please kindly subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you. Now let's get into today's video. Today's video, I'm so excited to share with you that we have an upcoming webinar, Study in Milan. We are bringing some of Milan's prestigious universities to your doorstep. You have questions about studying in the city? Come, the representatives from these universities are going to be available for you to ask these questions. We are so excited. The Admiral team is so excited to be able to bring this webinar to you. We have limited seats. We just announced it. So far, so many of the seats have already been taken. So rush to our platform to book your ticket. I'm going to leave the link to registering in the description of this video. And don't forget, the date is that of December 12th, 2024. The time is going to be from that of 4 to 5:30 p.m. set. Okay, so just convert to that of your time zone and set a reminder. Set a reminder. Set a reminder. I can't wait to host you. I cannot wait for you to see the value that this webinar is going to bring to you. So yeah, that is what I wanted to share. I'll see you at the webinar. Now, a little bit of background about the University of Sapienza or the Sapienza University of Rome. It is the oldest university in Rome and the largest in Europe. It was founded in 1303, and its mission is to contribute to the development of the knowledge of society through research, excellent and quality education, and international cooperation. The main world university rankings place the university at the top of the list in Italy for the quality of research and teaching and for its international dimension. So the university is 700 years, has 700 years of history. It has a total of 122,000 students as at the 2023 academic year. It has 3,576 teachers, 202,320 administrative, technical, and librarian staff, and has 1,260 administrative staff in hospital facilities. Like, the university is really, really that big. Now, let us talk a little bit about the QS World University Rankings for 2025. So, in that of the QS World University Rankings for 2025, Sapienza University of Rome was one of the top universities here in Italy. Okay, so that's what you should know. There are other rankings as well, which ranks basically the university as one of the top in Italy. So you can take a look at all the rankings. Okay, but I don't want to bore you with all of that. So what does the university has to offer? They have 56 bachelor's and master's programs taught entirely in English. They have over 240 bachelor's and master's degree programs in Italian. They have a foundation year specifically designed for international students. Yes, Sapienza is one of the universities that have the foundation year for international students, okay, which is actually really, really cool. They have PhD programs in most disciplines and a wide range of other programs, including advanced professional courses, summer or winter schools, and other options. And the university is located in the heart of Rome. It's located in the Lazio region. So, like, there's a whole lot of benefits that come with studying at this university. But then please get all the facts before you start your application. So let's go. Programs available at the university in English. I'm going to share all of it with you. So at the bachelor's level, they have that of Bachelors in Applied Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. They have BA in Classics, BA in Global Humanities, Bachelors in Molecular Biology, Medical Chemistry, and Computer Science for pharmaceutical applications. They have that of a bachelor's degree in Sustainable Building Engineering. Then at the master's level, there are several programs available for international students in English that totally I cannot totally take you through the entire list. So we're going to go through some of them. So they have master's program in biochemistry, business management, cognitive forensic sciences, applied dynamic and clinical psychology, that of computer science. They have master's program in cybersecurity, data science, masters in control engineering, masters in economics, electronics engineering. They have that of masters in environmental and sustainable building engineering. They have masters in European studies, fashion studies, health economics, mechanical engineering, management engineering. They have master's programs in physics. They have that of space and astronautical engineering. They have a master's program in science and technology for the conservation of cultural heritage. They have master's program in statistical methods and applications. These are all programs in English. So you can find the full list on the university's portal. But then let's go. What are the general admission requirements? So to study at the Sapienza University of Rome, to study a bachelor's program, you must hold a high school diploma and after 12 years of at least 12 years of studies. I have a video where I explain all of this, so kindly check it out. I'm going to link it above. Students applying for a master's program must hold at least a 3-year bachelor's degree program from a recognized university in the relevant discipline. And then additionally, all students must have at least upper intermediate knowledge of English or Italian at B2 level, depending on their chosen programs. Some programs also require students to sit a mandatory admission test, like that of the medicine and surgery. So I have a video where I explain all that you need to know about the process for students who want to come and study medicine and surgery in Italy. And then I have an upcoming updated video where I'm going to share other details that you need to know in selecting your university, knowing that of the cutoff point and everything. So yeah, once the video is out, you're going to see it on my channel. So basically, these are the general requirements to be able to study at the university or the Sapienza University of Rome. I know someone is going to ask, do they accept medium of instruction? Though it's not clearly written on the university page, when you check that of the entry requirements for your particular program, you're going to know all that is accepted. But then we have a student who is studying at the Sapienza University of Rome. For that student, we had applied with a medium of instruction and then he got admission. Okay, so that is what you need to know. Obviously, they are also going to they're going to interview you as well. Okay, so the interview also do help them to know and to be able to gauge your level of English, aside from verifying whether you meet the requirement for the program, but then it also help them to know your level of English as well. So yes, that is what you need to know. So if you're probably asking, do they accept medium of instruction? I'm going to say check your specific requirements for the program you're going for, but then based on our experience with applying for students at this university, our students have gotten admission to this university using medium of instruction. Tuition fees. Now I'm going to share with you all the details that you need to know about tuition fees at the Sapienza University of Rome. So the tuition fees are grouped according to the programs that you are taking. So if you are going for that of a a bachelor's degree, 2-year master's degree, single cycle degrees, that of the medicine and surgery at the university. They are divided into two tuition fee groups. Okay, so I'm going to share the details with you soon. But then, aside from that, those going for PhD programs are only required to pay the annual regional fee of 440 and a stamp duty of 16 euros. Okay, now let us talk about the tuition fee structure. So if you are going for a program in the faculties of economics, law, arts and humanities, political science, sociology, and communication science, if you're going for these programs in this field, then the amount that you pay is called flat. The flat amount that you pay is that of 2,821, and you can see the installments. Then the second group has to do with students going for faculties in architecture, pharmacy and medicine, civil and industrial engineering, information engineering, computer science and statistics, medicine and surgery. You will be paying that of a flat tuition fee of 2,925, and these are the installments that you are required to pay. Okay, but then if you also happen to be coming from a country as an international student, you can see here students who produce income in international countries and who therefore cannot produce that of the EZ, Declaration for Rights to Academic Education, for income produced in Italy. You pay fixed tuition fees of a different amount depending on the country of origin. For that of the country of origin, the countries are divided into three categories. Okay, I'm going to share some of the countries with you. But then if you fall in the first category, the category A, then you'll be paying a total tuition fee of 300 euros. If you fall in the second category of countries, then you pay 700 euros, and then you can see the installment plans. If you fall in the category C countries, then you pay 1,500 euros. Okay, and then the list of foreign countries are based on GDP. Okay, so let me share a little bit about the category of countries so that you can have a bit of idea. So countries that fall in category A include that of Nigeria, Niger, Pakistan, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Uganda, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Brazil, South Africa, Sudan, South Sudan, etc. Countries that fall in category B include that of Mexico, Panama, Poland, Portugal, Czech Republic, Romania, Russia, that of Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, Hungary, that of Uruguay, etc. Countries that fall in category C include that of Singapore, Spain, the United States, Sweden, Switzerland, and etc. Some other countries as well. So that's what you need to take note of. Now, let us talk about this year's intake, the 2025-2026 intake. What I would like to let you know is before you apply, please read the admission requirement, read the accepted qualifications by country. Also, ensure that you read the various program descriptions and entry requirements. The reason why I'm saying that is the university has different GPA requirements for different programs. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to share with you some general minimum GPA requirements, but then you have to check the specifics for your program of interest. Okay, so generally for that of the 2025-2026 intake, for non-EU students residing abroad and requiring a visa, the deadline is that of 29th of April 2025. For all other candidates, the deadline is that of 29th of July 2025. For the Sapienza University of Rome, there's an application fee of 30 euros. And then for each submitted application, with a maximum of 2 applications per candidate per intake. Now let us talk about the minimum requirement, the GPA requirements. Okay, it's not only based on GPA requirements, there are other entry requirements as well at the universities. So please check the specifics for your program of interest, and then the entire list is on the university portal. So the lowest GPA that I saw, the minimum entry GPA that I saw in the entire list of programs that the University of Sapienza has released for the 2025-2026 intake was that of 60 over 100. And that was for the program in molecular biology, medical chemistry, and computer science for pharmaceutical applications. And that is a bachelor's program. The minimum GPA that I saw was that of 60 over 100. Okay. But then other minimum GPAs that I saw with other programs were as high as 70 over 100, 75 over 100, 80 over 100, and 85 over 100. And these are quite high. Okay, so please check for your specific program, check the GPA requirements, cross check if you do meet that requirement and other requirements for your program before applying to the university. Now, let us talk about scholarships available at the Sapienza University of Rome. I know this is the part that is so interesting to international students, and I'm here for it. So let's look at the scholarships available. They have Italian Erasmus. You can read more about it on their page. They have grants for rental and healthcare costs. Okay, you can read more about that as well. They also have that of scholarships. Okay, for like basically financial benefits for students that are enrolled in degree programs in Sapienza's Rieti campus. Okay, so that is basically what you need to know. If you happen to study in that on that campus, then you have to check the scholarships available for you as an international student. Now, the university generally where the region where the university is located, which is the Lazio region, there is also a regional scholarship available there, which is the Disco Lazio Regional Scholarship. So any other form of scholarship available at the university or at a university generally is that of a merit-based scholarship. But then for this regional scholarship, it's both a merit and economic-based scholarship. So it also depends, you being awarded a scholarship also depends on your family's economic condition. Okay, so that is what you need to know. There are different documents that are required. Check the Lazodisco page to know the requirements. And I know someone asked, is it open? Please, it is not open. All regional scholarships start opening from that of June. And then this particular regional scholarship, Lazodisco, is the first that opens in Italy. Okay, so go through the site, check the requirements. You can also check my current video on it. This past intake, I did a video on the requirements and everything. Go through the video, start preparing because you know by precedence which year that the documents will be requested of, and then you start preparing. Okay, now other form of scholarships available at the university has to do with the Worthy Student Scholarship for Italian and international students. So read more about it. They have research and working scholarship. They have international thesis scholarships, international post-degree scholarship, grants for foreign and Italian citizens living abroad awarded by the Italian government. So this is the MICE scholarship. Okay, so there's also that of the MICE scholarship, which is a merit-based scholarship given by the Italian government to international students. So it is not only available at the Sapienza University of Rome, it's available at all universities here in Italy. Okay, because it's given directly by the government. Then they also have scholarships for study and training abroad. And then they also have a new 100 ragazze STEM. Okay, so that is basically a scholarship for women, 100 women that are in STEM or basically that are offering STEM programs. So a new Sapienza scholarship for outstanding women in STEM. Then they have that of scholarships for specialization schools, thesis awards, scholarships, and other opportunities. So you can read more about these scholarships because if I'm going to go through it, we will not finish this video today. So you read more about these scholarships so that you know which one you start eyeing as of now, okay, before applying to the university. Now, let us talk about student jobs available at the Sapienza University of Rome and then also the city that the university is located, which is Rome, basically. There are loads and loads of opportunities located in Rome, student jobs available for international students, so you don't have to be scared about that. But then let's look at the opportunities available at the university, and then we talk about the opportunities available in Rome. So one of the student job available at the university has to do with student collaboration. They call it a scholarship, but then it's basically a form of part-time job. So you collaborate with the university. It's a paid internship that lasts for 150 hours. It's generally divided into 2 to 4 hours per day shift. Then the amount of the collaboration grant is 1,295 euros. The fee for support activities for students with disabilities and with specific learning difficulties is that of 1,500 euros. And the amount is quite good. Okay. So this is a form of student job available directly at the university for international students. Now, aside from that, the university also helps students to be able to find jobs here in Italy. So they have that of a portal where job teaser, so you can look for vacancies available here in Italy, and that of other foreign countries. So you can also sign up to that platform. And then they also have that of TSP Sapienza internships and traineeships. So you can also join that as well. But then generally away from this, there are several student jobs available in Rome for international students. And I have a video where I've clearly explained the student jobs available here in Italy, and most of those jobs can be found in Rome. Basically, you can be that of a tutor, you can teach English in Rome, you can work in a restaurant, you can work with English in Rome, okay, because loads of tourists comes around and all of that. You can be able to find a good job in Rome as a student. Okay, you can be that of a rider, and there are several options available to you as an international student. So do check that video out where I talk about the student jobs available here in Italy. Now let us talk about cost of living in Rome. I know the cost of living in a city that you're moving to as an international student is very, very, very important, because you're asking yourself, can I be able to survive? Can I be able to take care of myself away from my home country? So this is very, very important. So let's talk about the breakdown of the cost of living in the university and that of Rome. Okay, so what you should know is Rome is one of the most expensive cities in Italy. Yes, you heard that. I said it. It's one of the most expensive cities in Italy, as there are loads of opportunities available there for international students. The same comes with the cost of living being high. Okay. What you should know is, it at the end of the day, it depends on the kind of accommodation that you do get, where you find yourself located. Because if you are mainly in the city, the cost is going to increase. If you are away from the city, the cost is going to reduce for you. You can see on this page some form of costs associated with products that you buy. So bread, butter, beef, chicken, and all of that. You can see the cost here: 2 euros, 6 euros, 1 euro. You can find the full detail on the university page. But then if you do buy that of from the students' canteens, you can pay around 2.5 euros or 2 euros 50 cents to that of 7 euros, which is quite affordable. Accommodation in a private flat, you can get it for around 350 euros to that of 550 euros per month, okay, per person. Textbooks, you can spend around 400 to 500 euros per year. And then public transportation tickets, you can spend around 1 euro 50 cents for the ticket. I highly advise that you go for abonamento. So where you have that of an abonamento for a month or that of a year, so that it becomes cost effective for you. Okay. So for you to go for a bundle, you can check that of the details from the university website or that of the authority in charge of that in Rome. Then also your cost increases depending on your lifestyle. So if you like going out, nightlife, if they invite you here, you are going and all of that, the cost is also going to increase for you, because the cost of buying a pizza outside is a bit costly on the higher side. So if you're buying that almost each and every week, you can just imagine how high your cost will be. And what you should also know is, when someone invites you out, you need to be clear about it, because here in Italy, when you go out, even someone invites you for their birthday party, whichever way, you are the one that is going to bear the cost of what you eat. So you also have to be very aware of that, so that you don't take on engagement that you cannot really fund. Okay, yes, so that's what you need to understand. Now, considering accommodation, food, telephone, local travel, and leisure costs, you should consider a monthly budget of around 800 to 1000 euros. I am extending it to 1000 euros. Okay, so 800 to that of 1000 euros, it should be in that range. The cost is going to significantly reduce for you depending on the kind of accommodation that you get, and then where you stay. Okay, and also the kind of lifestyle that you have. But then, yeah, basically, these are all that you need to know about coming to study at the Sapienza University of Rome. You can see how detailed the video was. So you have all that you need to know before applying to the university. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video, where I show you the application process for the University of Sapienza. Bye. I'm going to see you in another video. Bye.